Hello, today is a part two. It's called The Origins of Psychedelic Music. One of my members sent me a playlist of a bunch of things, and I want to talk about that. And then I also want to talk about some of the comments on the part one, because people think that there was stuff missing. All right, so just to remind everybody, I did Mr. Tambourine Man, Anyway, Anywhere, Anyhow, The Who, Heart Full of Soul, Yardbirds, See My Friends, The Kinks, Sonny and Cher, I Got You, Babe. And then in the comments, people were like, what about the Grateful Dead? What about, there was a lot of questions about the list, and there were some controversies about it. But people definitely like to talk about the Byrds, the Yardbirds, Bob Dylan. But then someone said, what about Grateful Dead, Jefferson Airplane, Big Brother, Quicksilver, all the San Francisco bands because of the KZ acid tests, right? George Harrison. Okay. So anyway, there's some cool discussion in that comment section if you're interested in seeing that, or you can just start a new discussion on this video. But we love all these songs. They are mostly proto-psych rock. Maybe your donor is easing into his psych list. The Who song isn't psych, but the Rave Up surely is, which is presumably why it was chosen. The Byrds' Mr. Tambourine Man is one of the first folk rock songs. Bo Bummel's from San Francisco had earlier folk hits. Byrds' first psych song was 8 Miles High in July 56. King's song See My Friends captures Eastern raga style early mood psych. I believe, as do many others, that George Harrison plagiarized this Kinks songs for the Sgt. Pepper's album. Yardbirds' tune is proto-psych too. Other UK psych, Rolling Stones, Paint It Black, Donovan, Sunny Good Street, Sunshine, Superman, Pink Floyd started playing psych but didn't record until a little later. Then Cream and Hendrix later. In the US, we have the 13th Floor Elevators album, Buffalo Springfield, Charlton's, the LA band Seeds, Captain Beefheart, Zappa and the Mothers, San Francisco, the Charleston's Great Society, Jefferson Airplane, Final Solution, Paul Butterfield, Quicksilver Messenger Service, Grateful Dead in 1965, Heaps, a new band in 65, some in LA too, and more in London, Velvet Underground in New York. I assume your donor will explore other psych bands later. Good start though. All right, so here's our part two. We are starting with Donovan, Bert's Blues.
Well, right now, boys and girls and viewers at home, we have a young man whose first big hit was Catch the Wind by the early settlers. He's just about the foremost folk singer in this country. Give a great big welcome for the one and only Donovan.
I've done some Donovan songs before.
Take this a minute. Been working on a good girl, but it's taking time. I've been looking for a good girl.
Hold on. I messed that up. 1 second. Okay, I rewinded back to just where we were.
Want to blow my mind as well as my time. Singing in the evening, flying through the night. But I heard my good girl, hope she makes that right. Flying through the night. Been looking for a good girl, but it's taking time. I've been looking for a good girl, want to blow my mind as well as my time. Picking up the sunshine, drinking down the rain. I've been picking up the sunshine, hope she makes that fine, flying through the night. Been looking, yeah, been looking. I've been looking for a good girl, oh, she makes I ride. I've been looking for a good girl, but it's taking time. I've been looking for a good girl. I hope you make out right, flying through the night. Been a-picking up a sunshine. I've been drinking the rain. I've been a-picking up the sunshine. I hope you make out fine, drinking up the sunshine. Yeah. I've been picking up a chick, man,
Very
all the time.
ancient camera roll in black and
But
white.
you know that you make me sick, man. Fancy that they don't know where it's at. Been picking up a sunshine, drinking down the rain, baby. I've been picking up the sunshine. I hope she makes out fine, flying through the night. I hope you make out fine, flying through the night. Hope you make out fine, flying through the night. Hope you make out fine, flying through the night. I hope you make out fine, flying through the night. Hope you make out fine. I've been picking up a sunshine, and I know that you all must agree.
All right, then my member said if I've already done the video on my channel, we're just going to mention it, but I'm not going to play it. So then he says Nowhere Man and The Word from Rubber Soul 1965 would be also in this period. Okay, December 1965. Now we're going to February 1966, The Shapes of Things by the Yardbirds. We're going on a journey today, everybody. It's a journey. Is there more light there? There's more light. Okay. Shapes of Things. I like the Donovan a lot. It's just like a sweet folky thing. Not great quality though.
Just teach me to despise. Will time make man more wise? Here within my lonely frame, my eyes just hurt my brain. But will it seem the same? Come tomorrow, will I be older? Come tomorrow, maybe a soldier. Come tomorrow, may I be bolder than today. Now the trees are almost green, but will they still be seen when time and tide have fallen to your passing hands? Please don't destroy these lands. Don't make them desert sands. Come tomorrow, will I be older? Come tomorrow, maybe a soldier. Come tomorrow, may I be bolder than today.
I like that. Da 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 na 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 da da na 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 na. I love it. Okay, then to go in this chronological order, the Byrds, 8 Miles High. I have done that already. Paint It Black. I haven't done it, but I know I've done a lot of Rolling Stones, and I know Paint It Black already. Okay. Paperback writer, and Rain. All right. We're getting to the Byrds. I See You, the first full-fledged psychedelic album. Note, this song wasn't among the songs you previously covered on your Byrds Fifth Dimension video. Ooh, see? This person's paying attention to the Erica Reacts catalog. Okay, a song I did not hear from the album I mostly reacted to.
I see you under there, behind your hair, everywhere. I see you. I see you. Turn on eyes, can't tell lies, empathize. I see you. Warm sliding sun through the cave of your hair. Wind washing fields, kind of space living there. I see you. I know you. Met before 7th floor, First World War. I know you. Who lives there? Hello fair, I'm aware that you care. Who lives there? 3 specks bright spiraling out in the sky. Catch my eye, turn my head, have to look, don't know why. Who lives there? Thought talk for a while, edge of smile, just a silent thought talk. I see you under there, behind your head, everywhere. I see you. I see you.
I like that one a lot. Okay, then we have All Tomorrow Parties, mono single release, The Velvet Underground and Nico. Since this single flopped on the charts, the album didn't come out till the following year, but the band became well known on the psychedelic underground scene at this time. Ooh, exciting. A song that flopped. like that. Is that a sitar or just a guitar with an effect? I could see where that song flopped. It's kind of a chill out and think about the world song. It's not a let's party and dance song. So I could see why it flopped as a radio hit, but it still is a great song. And it's definitely part of this whole evolution that I'm covering here on this cool video. This is a fun video to do because I don't have to curate my own list. The person who sent it to me on my request form gets to curate the list, and then I just put it on a playlist. You guys could also put it on a playlist and send me the playlist link, but it's okay. It was really easy for me to make this playlist. It took 2 minutes, okay? So it was not much prep work. All right, what else do we see here? That was the Velvet. Okay, then we have Revolver coming out. August 1966. Then Donovan, Sunshine Superman, which I did some of those. Now we're at October 66, Splash, the 13-floor elevators. First album to use the term psychedelic in the title.
I've seen your face before, I've known you all my life. And though it's new, your image cuts me like a knife. And now I'm home, and now I'm home. Eyes is splashing into mine. They're so familiar in a way I can't define.
I like the bass.
And now I'm home, and now I'm home, and now I'm home. And
I like that song. All right, next is the Electric Prunes. I had too much to dream. We are just flying through this time period. It's such a beautiful time period. I really like it. There's really nothing bad to say about any of these songs. I like they make me feel relaxed. They don't make me feel depressed. They just make me feel relaxed. They're not uppers. They're kind of just like take a deep breath and relax and take it all in, which I think is nice. It's not depressing like Dark Side of the Moon was depressing to me. This is just like, just groove a little bit. Okay, let's see what this one is. Ooh, a video. A video. Psychedelic video.
Last night your shadow fell upon my lonely room. I touched your golden hair and tasted your perfume.
I love the uniforms.
Your eyes were filled with love the way they used to be. Your gentle hand reached out to comfort me. Then came the dawn, and you were gone.
Ooh, psychedelic.
You were gone, gone, gone. I had too much to drink last night. Too much to drink. I'm not ready to face the light. I had too much to drink last night.
Oh, they're the Prunes, so they're dressed in purple.
The room was empty as I staggered from my bed. I could not bear the image
Da, 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 da.
You were so real that I could feel your eagerness. And when you raised your lips for me to kiss, came the dawn, and you were gone.
Ooh, minor key.
You were gone, gone, gone. I had too much to drink last night. Too much to drink. I'm not ready to face the light. I had too much to drink last night. Last night. I had too much to drink last night. Too much to drink. I'm not ready to face the light. I had too much to drink last night. Last night. Oh, too much to drink. Oh, too much to drink. Too much to drink last night. Oh, too much to drink. Oh, too much to drink. Oh, too much to drink.
Wow, my favorite song.
strings were
Hold
revolution.
on, before we do this song, I just want to say that's my favorite song I've heard today of this whole list. It's so good. The da 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 da. What I want to know was like, are the California raisins based on the prunes? Because the California raisins, I just remember as a kid there was this like raisin commercial, and there was these like weird raisins, and my mom's like, "Oh, the raisins were also like a band." I was like, "What? Why would you want to dress up like a raisin and be in a band?" And then I'm like, "Oh, the prunes. Okay, so maybe that." I'm wearing purple today, so I wanted to also match the prunes. All right, this is the last song, and then of course it seems like after this Tobacco Road by the Blue Magoos, it says featuring a fascinating explanation of psychedelic music at the end of the performance. Please watch. Then after that, Jimi Hendrix, Hey Joe, The Doors, first album. I've done an episode on The Doors. I've done Jimi Hendrix, and then the San Francisco Sound, 1967. That's when we get into the whole. I have a San Francisco video, and I do a lot of Grateful Dead. I'm in a Grateful Dead band. I know, it's so weird. Okay, let's hear this.
Revolutionized by the invention of the electric guitar and the electric bass. And right now, you're going to hear the result of those inventions as we plug in a really electrifying group called the Blues Magoos.
tobacco road.
Whoa. They're wild. They're wild. That was so cool, though. Okay, let's hear this explanation of psychedelic video. Look at this guy. He's like the greatest generation. He'd be so old now. He'd be like 2 years old.
You know, fellas, that was a marvelous number. Tomorrow, everybody will be humming it.
That's a good one.
Now tell me, fellas, where did you get those outfits?
They're Liberace's old pajamas.
Hey, you're good, you know? I can believe that. But really, kids, I enjoy your music so much, and I think it's wonderful, the fun that you get out of it. Now, the other day, a friend of mine, a songwriter, was here watching our rehearsal, you see, and I had an argument with him regarding the new styles in music, such as you play, you see, and I tried to explain it to him because I think I know, you see, and he thought I was crazy. He thought I was wrong. Well, I know he's watching tonight, so will you please explain to me what your music represents? I want to know whether I was right or wrong.
Gladly, gladly.
Oh, yeah.
Actually, Mr. Benny, what we're trying to do is create the electrical sounds of the universe using the newly attained music of inner space to give you the recreation. See what I mean? Our recreation music is absorbed by all the senses, constantly reshaping the environment in which it is performed. See? With the addition of our visual impact, we attempt to weld the music and the performers and the audience into one being. See? This is the true expression of our endeavor.
Then I was right. Thank you very much.
I love that so much for so many reasons. What he was saying about music. Our universe is made of sound, okay? I know it's going to sound crazy, but our universe is made of sound, okay? And so every sound that we put out into this world is actually creating the universe. And that's why manifestation works. That's why if you say out loud what you intend to do, or you tell yourself like in the mirror something like you're gonna have a good day or whatever, it really helps. Speaking it out in the world actually makes a difference. But what he was saying about the music changing and then creating something with the audience, that's so real. It's so real. And all the music is just so beautiful. And I love all the different key explorations, how they would go from major to minor and chord substitutions within keys and push the limits of what rock was doing previously. So I really liked all the videos on this, and it's so interesting because, and then I noticed in the Prunes, they had two guitarists. So that's kind of like the Grateful Dead, how they had the rhythm and the lead, and you can just create a lot more sounds like that when you have. I thought this video was funny because it was like trippy the way they recorded it on purpose with all the lights and stuff. But it's so beautiful. It's so beautiful. And it's so true. And I'm so glad that this music was explored and created in the 60s, because that's why we have everything today. And if these musicians from today's video and all the other ones on the list I didn't play that I referenced, if they didn't exist, then the world wouldn't have been as good of a place. And we wouldn't have a lot of the music we have today. And so I just wish more people will appreciate this and explore it, because I certainly know that my Gen Z and Gen Alpha students definitely would not like ever find this. So I hope that people find this one day and explore more of the music, because it's really beautiful. Anyway, so with that, I'm going to conclude this video with tears. Maybe I'm just emotional because I just spent 8 days, 3 out of 9 days at fish shows where I experienced the music live that changes you. And you feel it in your body. And I'm probably also crying because I've been internet cyberbullied for the past 3 days over a video of me dancing at Fish. And some people have said some pretty hurtful things. So you have to have a really thick barrier and not let it get to you. And I don't think anything that they say about me is true, like any of the mean things. But I just get sad that there are people that are that mean in the world. And I get sad because I have thick skin and I can take it, and I know my true inner, like who I am. But I would feel so bad if they ever wrote something like that on someone else's video who was really struggling through something, because you don't know what could happen. And so the good thing is I have thousands of people behind me who DM me and who comment and say, actually, and someone wrote like, they knew the person who was near me, who was a longtime Fish fan, and they wrote, I'm so sorry you had to stand near her. And then the woman actually chimed in and said, no, Erica was an amazing partner. She was an amazing person to stand by. It was so much fun. I love dancing with her. So it just shows like one little person saying that can change a whole perspective. But it is hard to believe that people could say such a thing. So anyway, let's do more psychedelic videos. So if anyone else wants to curate a playlist for me and put in a request, I'd really appreciate it. It was so wonderful. And let me just see if I have a Num de Plume here. Yes, this is by Name Sam Samisu. It's his screen name. So he's a great contributor and member and subscriber. And I'm very happy to have such a beautiful community on my channel and my Patreon and everything. You guys are beautiful. And this was a really cool journey. And going all the way from Donovan, who's basically like a folk artist at a folk festival, and then ending up at this was a really cool metamorphosis. So thank you so much. Okay, bye.